Let's go backstage and see what's happening inside the Mercedes-Benz interview lounge.
All right, hey, it's Waz. We're live backstage with Old Dominion.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Hey, congratulations on the #1 single for Make It Sweet.
Thank you very much.
Another #1. Can you take us back to the day you wrote that? Do you remember the day you wrote that?
Yes, we remember very well because we wrote it in the studio the same day we recorded it. We went into the studio, no songs planned. We said, let's try and write one and then record it. So we wrote Make It Sweet. We recorded it. So the track that you hear that is now #1 is probably second or third time we ever played the song.
So like 1 or 2 takes, and then you were like, hey, this is good enough. Let's roll.
That was it.
How often does that happen?
Never.
Right?
It's the only time it's ever happened.
Okay, so when you guys were doing it, did you go, oh, this is just going to be maybe for the album, or did you really feel like, hey, this is going to be potentially a #1 song?
You know, it was just kind of like an experiment we never done. You know, just wanted to see if we could go in the studio with nothing and come out with something.
I see.
And I mean, you know, we hoped it would be good, and yeah, it ended up becoming part of the next record.
Once we recorded it,
Yeah.
you know, and we were done with it, listened back, I think we all kind of looked at each other and went, this is actually
Yeah.
really
Pretty
good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about your new song. You got a new song that you just dropped on us like a couple days ago.
Yeah, yesterday we dropped a song called Some People Do, and it's a little different. It's a little, you know, it's the opposite of Make It Sweet. It's
Right.
like, you know, Make It Sweet's like up and fun and happy, and Some People Do is the polar opposite. So.
What made you guys want to go into that direction? Just to shake it up?
Yeah, you know, you got to try some different things here and there. Just
Yeah.
float things out there and see what the fans will respond to, and see what people who aren't fans respond to, and just see what happens.
Well, the fans are pumped that you guys are here today. We can't wait to see you perform. When you guys are out on the road, you know, like, do you guys get more creative when you're out on the road or when you're back home chilling out and, you know, being with your families?
Yeah, I think as songwriters, we try to always be on our game, try to always be creative because, in songwriting, it's just a game of trying to constantly be aware and be on guard to catch when somebody says something that might be a good idea for a song or things like that. You just have to, because song titles and ideas and things like that come in everyday life and in everyday conversation. So you just got to always be on your
And
toes.
you guys have written a lot of massive songs, not only for yourselves, but other major artists. Any of those songs you regret giving out?
Regret, no. There were some songs that were harder to let go of. I think it was hard to let go of Say You Do for Dirks. I think it was hard to let go of the first one, really. Wake Up Loving You was one that we wrote that Craig Morgan recorded, and that was a staple in our set for a long time. So it was a little harder to let them go, but we don't regret letting them go at all.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, sure.
You're probably like, no, we don't regret any of this. We're still getting paid some way. All right, look, tell us about Songland. What are you? This is new show on NBC called Songland. What kind of role are you guys going to have on that?
Yeah, we're a guest artist on that show. It's a show that's kind of like cross between The Voice and Shark Tank for songwriters. So they bring some unknown songwriters in. They present their songs to us or whatever the artist is for that episode. And then at the end of the episode, you pick a song, pick the best one. You kind of rework it with that songwriter, and then you record it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool. We'll check you out on that too. All right, so we're so stoked tonight. Thank you for being here. Old Dominion live at Iheartcountry Festival.